Let's talk about the rarest cars in the world. You may never get to see a $70 million Ferrari 250 GTO. Only 36 of these 300 horsepower V12s were produced from 1962 to 64, and the ghost of Enzo Ferrari may have to approve your purchase, just like he had to back in the day. Although it's Mercedes-Benz's iconic creation, a $6.8 million 1955 300 SL alloy gull wing is a rare bird indeed. There's 29 of them. $5 million for a Ferrari F40 LM seems like a lot, but there's only 19 of these souped-up F40s around. Alfa Romeo 33 Stradale for $15 million, anyone? There's 18 of these 227 horsepower V8s around the world. Loving the butterfly doors. How about 3.6 mil for a Ferrari J50? They made 10 of these for their homies in Japan to celebrate 50 years since they sold their first Rari in their country. It's got the same 3.9-liter twin-turbo V8 as the 488 Spider, but with 20 more HPs, so 681 HPs total. You'd be the belle of the ball in Tokyo. Why would you pay $2.6 million for an Apollo Intensa Emozione? Maybe no one's heard of it because there's only 10. 3.4 mil is the going price for a 1 of 7 W Motors Lykan Hypersport. Vin Diesel drove a replica out the Burj Khalifa in Furious 7, by the way. You don't just wake up in a new $9.7 million Ferrari Type 41 La Royale. I woke up in a new... There's only 6. You're more likely to meet someone with the extremely rare Stoneman's disease. Impress every American with a 1 of 6 $7.25 million Shelby Daytona Cobra. 'Twas the first American car to win an international title at the 1965 FIA International Championship for GT manufacturers. $19.8 million buys you 1 of 5 McLaren F1 LMs. This mad British concoction has a BMW-built 6.1-liter naturally aspirated V12. 671 horsepower to get the job done. Also British and expensive and rare is the $22.55 million Aston Martin DBR1. Like One Direction, there's only 5 of them. Lambo is the same deal for the $9.5 million Veneno. It's beautifully ugly, and if you see one of these 5, you'll know what the epitome of an Italian hypercar is. You'll never be forgotten if you're seen in a $100 million Bugatti Type 57 SC Atlantic. Ettore Bugatti's son saw fit to only have 4 put into the world from 1936 to 38. Ralph Lauren owns one of them. No wonder there are $1,400 cashmere bear sweaters. $17.5 million Pagani ZONDA HP Barchettas are even rarer. With only 3 in circulation, you're just as likely to run into a surviving member of Boyz II Men. 1969 Chevy Corvette ZL1 is a little cheaper at $3.14 million, and there's only 2 out there, like the surviving members of the Beatles. All aluminum V8 generating over 430 ponies? Ooh, that's nice. Speaking of 2, each of the 66 Shelby Cobra Super Snakes will run you 5.5 mil apiece. A 7-liter V8 with 800 horses? Be ready to empty your savings at the pump. More of a driver of the nowadays? $4.8 million for one of the only 2 Koenigsegg CCXR Travitas might be the way to go. The diamond weave carbon fiber finish and the 1,018 horsepower 4.8-liter V8 sets it apart from the Rego CCXs. $142.9 million is the price for the Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR Uhlenhaut Coupe. There's only 2 of these 1955ers as well. The two $22.5 million Ferrari 365P Berlinetta Specials, also known as the Tre Postis, became the brand's first purpose-built, mid-engined road-going car in '66. And the rarest car in the world? Arguably, it's the Ferrari Testarossa Spider. There's only one out there, which was purpose-built for a person, Fiat's boss Gianni Agnelli. Supposedly, the factory never made another, so many who wanted one had to turn to design houses to make one.